Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tori. I'm your Arizona wedding and family photographer. Today we're going to do this really simple edit. I'm going to show you how to accomplish this look just in Lightroom. Before we get started, I am going to show you the before and the after so you can see exactly how much difference that is. The image on the left is right out of camera, and then the image on the right is going to be what we're going to edit today. So really nice and moody, but yet rich in color. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that. I'm going to reset this image and we'll get going. All right. And if you haven't yet, please follow me. I would love for you to be caught up on my work and follow me along as we go into this next wedding season so I can show you how I edit my images, because to me, there's nothing more fun than learning new tricks. So hopefully this helps. All right, first thing I'm gonna do here, I am gonna go ahead and select the subject. This is going to detect our subject, which in this case is our couple. And we're just gonna make some like basic adjustments here. So we're gonna bring the exposure up on them a little bit. And our highlights as well. I love doing this because we can just focus on the actual subject that we want to make the change to, and usually this is how I start my edits when it comes to engagements. So this is obviously an engagement shoot in the desert. The first thing I wanted to do was just enhance the couple. All right, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and start with our contrast. I'm gonna bump this up a little bit because I really like the black in this image. Their clothes are black. It's getting closer to sunset nighttime where it's getting dark. It just all looks really good. I think black and gold is a beautiful combination for an Arizona desert. So when I get couples that wear black, I get excited because as you can see, the gold is popping off of his shirt. It's just a really good combination in my opinion. All right, we're gonna bring highlights down a little bit. And that kind of helps us to see her face a little bit more. We did so much contrast, so I'm gonna bring the shadow up a little bit. And I'm gonna bring our whites down. And I'm gonna deepen our blacks a tiny little bit. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up our clarity here. I like a real sharp image, so I'm thinking like 30 is kind of the sweet spot. And then texture, we're gonna bring this down a little tiny bit just to kind of smoothen the image. All right, now if you've watched my prior videos, you will know that I really love to get creative with the tone curve. So let me show you for this image what we're gonna do. I'm gonna click on the gray one. We're gonna start there. And I'm just gonna kind of create a little bit of bubbles. I don't know what you call them, bubbles, I guess. And just kind of see what I like. That really just brightened it up a lot with just that tiny little bit. But I don't want it that bright, so let's maybe do another one about here. I'm going to bring this down, add a little bit of that darkness back. All right, and then let's do one in the middle here. I'm gonna bring this, back down. And then maybe one more here. There we go. Do you see how much that changed the image with just this basic tone curve? Look, I just turned it off, the work that we did, and I turned it on. Look at the dramatic difference. Do not be afraid to play with your tone curve, guys. I'm serious. Tone curve is everything. All right, I'm gonna jump over to our greens. And I'm just gonna do like a little tiny adjustment here, not much. Well, not that much. Just very little. And then maybe at about this intersection here. All right. Let's go to our blue tone curve. And let's add some of that warmth back in. There we go. a little bit more, maybe about where the dark hits the light right there. You see on this scale how there's the dark. Let's go ahead and just bring that down a little bit, maybe a little bit more. As you learn to play with these tone curves, you will quickly learn what you like and what you don't like, and you'll kind of know what your go-tos are to balance color. So by doing this, I did not really have to play at all with the warmth or the cooling temperature up here. I just did everything in that tone curve. Like I said, don't be afraid of doing that because it's a very useful tool. Next, I'm going to go ahead and soften her skin. Oh, I did not mean to do, let's do another one. We're just going to do a brush. There we go. And let's just brush her skin. Let's bring our texture down. And then also on the side of his face. A little bit on her forehead, although she has stunning skin, so she really doesn't need this, but I just really like that smoothing effect. I think it's just real pretty. All right, let's do another brush. This time I'm gonna add a little bit of clarity to her hair. Yeah, that's so pretty. And how about around that sun peak? Do you see how that just kind of enhanced those sun flares, those organic, natural sun flares? This, I did not Photoshop any sun flares. That's just the way that I moved my camera around. So yeah, last thing we could do to this image, if you want to, you can add a vignette. Oh, so pretty. There it is. There's the final image, guys. One other tip I will give you, you can always play with the luminance. If you watch my other videos, you will see that I do this a lot to affect skin tone. I don't think that they need any work in this image, so I'm not going to worry about it. But just remember, this luminance is really great to play with if you're working with skin tones and brightening skin tones a little bit naturally. So that's it for this image. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, please follow and comment. You know, these videos are meant for all different skill levels. Everybody is welcome. Please comment below what your skill level is, what kind of photography you do, how long you've been doing it. I would love to get to know the people that follow this channel. All right, guys, thank you. See you next time.